Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Rob here from Southwest Florida Television. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Had a little fog this morning. It was a little overcast, but it's clearing up now. 73 degrees out here. Whew. 73. Expecting a high today of around 85, maybe even a little warmer. We hit the 90-degree mark yesterday. Can you believe that? 90 degrees here yesterday. Absolutely unbelievable. 90 degrees in February. That was a record breaker. Boy, lots of people out here shelling already this morning. We're at low tide. Just catch the video of Roy singing his karaoke last night. Oh, he is a hoot. Roy is a blast, man. He doesn't care what the lyrics say. He was doing his own version of the song. He is something else. Got to love him. Getting up there, grabbing the microphone at 94 years old. God bless his soul. Some people walking out on the sandbar down to the south of us here. This is all that decomposing tree roots here. They had kind of barricaded off there, ribboned off for people not to walk on them, but it's like walking on a sponge. They're so soft. It's a good trip. I was hoping to maybe see some shells caught up in here, but doesn't look like it. This stuff, it's like sponge. It has gotten so soft. You can see when I step on it, it just squishes under my feet. Let's walk up the beach, see if there's any shells left. Man, there's a lot of people walking the beach up there this morning. Up to the north here. Beautiful out here, beautiful, beautiful. Clear skies this morning. A couple little tiny clouds up there. Just a couple little ones. The water feels nice. It's been a little while since I've been out offshore like this. I love coming out here and being able to look back at the beach like this with the water in front of me. Absolutely gorgeous. Early morning light. Absolutely gorgeous. Pretty shallow here, obviously, being low tide, so we're not going to see any dolphins come in too close to shore if we see any this morning. Yesterday we saw one pretty far out there. Got a quick glimpse at it. So beautiful walking out here in the water like this. The water is about halfway up to my knees. When a wave comes along, it gets about knee deep. How is everybody doing today? Happy hump day. Everybody know what day it is? Oh, it's hump day. If you're just joining us for the first time, be sure to introduce yourself to the group here. Let everybody know where you're watching from. Feel free to jump in and start commenting. Start up a conversation. I don't care what y'all talk about. The only thing I ask is try to stay away from politics. Plenty of other places you can talk about politics. I see our friends Michael and Marianne from New Jersey up there, up ahead of me, out starting to look for their fossils and shark's teeth. One of these days I'm going to find a shark's tooth. I walk right by them all the time. One of these days, one of them is going to catch my eye and I am going to grab it. A lot of little broken shells out here this morning. Little fighting conch shell. That's a nice little fighting conch though. Just keep moving along. Get up a little further. A little further, the more north we go, the better the shelling seems up there. See now, you see something like that sitting on the beach. See how it's got the shape of a shark's tooth? Very, very deceiving. That's an old rock, maybe an old piece, it's an old stone. See how that looks like a shark's tooth, has that shape? These are all over the place too, very deceiving. I'm not greedy, just one nice shark's tooth and I would be happy as a clam. More rocks. I have no problem finding shells. It's those darn shark's teeth. You all look around here. Beautiful clear sky this morning. One of our little snowy egret friends up on the beach behind me there. Can you see him walking down, him or her? Ooh, there's another one of them jellyfish up on the beach. Huh. Upside down. That's its tentacles there. And it's about a good foot across, a good 12 inches. Maybe a little bigger, probably a little bigger. That's a big one. That's the top side of it. Wow. I don't know if we got any shells up here, the high tide line. Looks like that tide came pretty high up again last night, all the way back up into here. Not seeing anything though. Well, those jellyfish smell funky. They got a funky stink. I'll wash my hand off. Not seeing many shells yet. Yesterday I wound up with a couple nice little sand dollars. There's a little kitten paw shell, a little kitten's paw. Oh, that's a whole kitten's paw. Both sides of it. That's kind of cool. The kitten's paw. Seen lots of little worm tips. Of course, our fighting conchs. I've seen several fighting conchs. Lots of mossy arc shells too. These mossy arcs. Seen a lot of these mossy arcs. Little worm shell. The tip of a worm shell, the end of it. Still haven't come across that treasure trove of shells yet. Still really thin, just a real small, narrow little line here down by the water. There's a neat looking worm shell. Neat looking little worm tip. Piece of a, what would have been a nice tulip shell there. That would have been a nice tulip. A little white ibis up on the beach here. What else do we have out here? An old murex. There's a piece of an old apple murex shell there. Wow, it's pretty worn out there. An old worn out lightning whelk. Not much left of that. Beautiful morning out here. Thank you for joining. Thanks for tagging along. 73 degrees, probably 74 now, maybe even 75. Crazy day yesterday, hitting 90 degrees in Naples, 90 degrees. That was just unbelievable. These little spots right out here between the beach and the sandbar. Every once in a while you find some nice shells caught up in here. See these sand dollars out here on the sandbar. A lot of times we find some nice little ones out here, the size of maybe a quarter up to a silver dollar. It's a piece of an old jewel box. It's a nice size one there. Half of an old jewel box shell. Still got a lot of its little points on it. It's an oldie, but it's a keeper. It's a nice old shell. Old jewel box. Good morning. Beautiful here. Beautiful looking back at the beach here. Nice little scallop shell down here. Oh no, it's a cockle. I saw pink. I thought it was an old cockle shell. See how they're walking in that water? That's a spot you definitely should check out. It's kind of hard when the sun's not up seeing what's down there. Just trying to take a picture here, but these ladies kept bending over picking up shells, and I didn't think they'd find that a very flattering picture. It's gorgeous out here. Hit that share button. Have your friends join in with us. There's another one of those rocks that kind of fools you. Kind of has the shape of a shark's tooth, but it's not one. I just want one. One nice one, okay? Just one nice one. Well, maybe two nice ones. You ever see that movie with Steve Martin, The Jerk? Funny. up to Area 4 already. Just beautiful. Getting some beautiful, beautiful views from out here on the sandbar this morning. As we make our way north. Beautiful. This is what I love, looking back at our beautiful beach like this. Standing out in the water here, looking at the beach, it just gives you a whole different perspective of this park here. A mile of white sandy beach here. Give or take, maybe 100 yards or so. It all depends on the tides. But it is just so beautiful. Low tide here like this is my favorite, when you can come out here and get out in the water. Would love to see some dolphins. Would love to see them. Love to have an up close encounter with them. Even as shallow as it is, I don't think they're going to come in too close here. There's one out there. I just saw one come up. Did not come up very high out of the water. I just saw a little glimmer. I don't know what direction it was headed, north or south. Our eyes open out here, see if he comes up again. Two of them, they're heading up to the north. They're far offshore again, they're really far offshore. See if we see them out there. Darn it, I wish they'd come in closer. They're way out there, way out there. I don't know if we're gonna see them come up or not. Out between us and that boat. They're way far out there. Darn it. Well, I saw them. I'm happy to see them. However, I'd love to see them up close. I wonder what people are finding out here. I haven't found much of anything yet. Are you picking up all the shark's teeth?
No, broken pieces of glass.
Oh, well, thank you for picking that up.
I always do. No,
I thought there was going to be more stuff out here.
I did too.
Kind of disappointing.
With that wind yesterday and the
Yep.
things were whipping up.
I thought we were going to have some nice shelling and shells. And did you get one?
Just a little piece of bone.
Oh, that's a piece of bone?
Yeah, it's that fossilized bone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now I have a piece of glass.
Piece of glass and a piece of bone.
Whoa, am I a big morning. But see, that did look like a tooth.
It did. There's a lot of things that look like them.
Oh, yes. Definitely. Lots and lots of shells and all sorts of stuff.
Those little rocks.
Yep.
Those little heart stones or whatever.
This is the kind of place I like to
Oh, yeah.
This is fun.
Yep.
Just when the waves are starting to, come in on.
Yep. Well, they kind of sift it out for you.
Isn't that nice? And the black things come up to the top.
Yep.
There's a lot of pieces of wood in the water.
A lot of little wood chips.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I've been picking up a lot of wood chips.
A lot of little shells.
Yeah.
A lot of little. Here's a little tiny fighting conch shell, little baby. A lot of little shells down here. You know what? I'll go walk up the beach and step on some shark's teeth for you so they don't wash away.
That's right.
Okay.
Usually we find good things when we're near.
There you go. Just follow my footsteps.
I will. Wherever you step, there should be a too.
Yep.
Oh, I'd love to find one here again.
Oh, I wouldn't like to see that. I think I just saw the dolphins pop up again. I'm gonna keep staring out there. You're not gonna see them in the video. They're just way too far out. But it is beautiful out there. I think there was 2 dolphins way out there. Let's see. Thought I saw them as I lifted my head up there. Well, I wonder what Roy's got in store for us this morning. I wonder if he's out of bed. He had a big night last night. New York pizza and pasta there. Singing karaoke with his buddies. There's a neat little worm shell. It's got a little bit of the shell on it, not just the tip. A little wormy. This is kind of neat here. A little sliver of what looks to be a apple murex, but look at that. Almost looks like a little heart. That's pretty cool. Just a slice. The slice of an apple murex. That's kind of neat. Come on, where's all the big, beautiful moon shells? Where's my moon shells? I haven't even seen a broken moon shell yet this morning. those pine trees where our mayor hangs out. Oh, she found a nice shark's tooth back there. Let's see what Mary Ann found. It's that tooth I kicked over to the side there for her. Did you find that one I kicked over to the side?
You did your job. It's a little one, but you did your job.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to pick that up.
Oh, okay.
I left that there. I kind of stepped on it and kicked it over.
Yeah, I know
the
you
side.
did, and it was almost under your footprints. You're a good
Oh,
man
nice.
there, Rob. Thank
Nice.
you so much.
I'll find you some more.
Thank you very much.
Unbelievable. See, now that one looked like a little rock to me. That was a tiny one. But hey, I'm glad I came back. I went around here and there's a little moon shell. So I'm happy. Not a shark's tooth, but a nice little moon shell. That's a cute little one. Did you find another one? She's rubbing it in now. She found another shark's tooth back there. A little baby. I don't want no stinking baby. I want a big one. I want a big giant shark's tooth. Hey, if you enjoy these beach walks, be sure to tell your friends about them. Make sure you like and follow Southwest Florida Television. If you're interested in learning more about Naples, follow Nonstop Naples Facebook page, Nonstop Naples. They share some fun things to see and do here in Naples. Also check out their website and their free app. You can download their app, the Nonstop Naples app. And if you're thinking about coming and visiting, you definitely want to check out the Inn of Naples. Good people, nice hotel, centrally located, 7 miles from here, about the same distance down to the Naples Pier, centrally located right on US 41. The Inn of Naples. Might be hard finding a room though this time of year. You really need to make your reservations well in advance for the winter months in Southwest Florida. Cloud. The sun's ducking behind a couple little clouds. Might start clouding up here in a little while. Comes back out. Area 4 beach here. This is the north end of Area 4 beach we're looking back at. That's our tree with our osprey nest. Right, the nest is right up in there. I think I see one perched up there looking out. Gorgeous here, isn't that beautiful? Gotta love this place. I'm definitely addicted. Addicted to the beach here, addicted to Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. Can you blame me? I just can't resist stopping and taking pictures of these beautiful views, looking back at the beach. These are definitely my favorite pictures. I'll post them later, right here on Facebook. And I'll also include a link to where you can watch a replay of this video on YouTube. Always better to watch the replays on YouTube. A little better quality. Usually it's a little better quality than on Facebook. It is absolutely heaven here this morning. Heaven on earth. Look at this water. Isn't that gorgeous? No red tide here. As a matter of fact, they said we have no signs of red tide anywhere now in Southwest Florida. It is back to its normal levels. I mean, it's just a minute amount of that red algae. It's always out there. Now there's nothing to worry about. For the first time in 16 months. 16 months we've been dealing with red tide. Man. Shall we go visit our ospreys, check in on them, see how they're doing? If I get too close to the nest, we're not going to be able to see them. It looks like the one's on the back of the nest. So I'm going to have to stay pretty far away and try to zoom in. In the center. Right in the top center of the screen, you can see that little black spot there. That's the nest up there. See if I can come around so she'll have her head in the blue sky here. Let's see if we can see it, if I can zoom in enough. That's the best I can do there. Try to hold it as steady as I can. I'm pretty sure that's the female sitting in the nest there. Our ospreys, one of our two ospreys there. Wonder if there's any eggs there. I wonder if there's any eggs yet. I know they've been working at it. Pretty sure that's the female there. Maybe waiting for the male to come back with some breakfast. Maybe he ran down to Dunkin' Donuts here in Naples Park. Just a short flight. Beautiful birds, the ospreys. Absolutely beautiful. What's funny is that nest, you look, it's right up in there. That nest is right above where Roy hangs out here at Area 4. Audrey's bench is right over there. But when he starts playing that harmonica, the ospreys start chirping. It's pretty funny. They start singing along with us. Pretty cool. Let's mosey on up the beach here a little further. There's our friend David walking down the beach. He was up there with Roy last night singing. Morning, David. Good, how are you doing? What'd you find? Oh, you found a nice shell. Oh, sand dollars.
Yeah.
Oh, some nice sand dollars.
Nice one there.
Those are all pretty nice there. Nice ones.
I got it when that tide was out.
It comes in pretty fast, doesn't
see that
it?
full moon too?
Yeah, wasn't that beautiful?
It was awesome. It was beautiful.
Was that piece of metal sticking up out of the water again up there?
Yeah, we walked out to it and checked it out.
And Roy went out there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You better not be getting wet.
He's not. It was real.
Oh man. So I saw you singing last night.
Oh boy, that was a good time.
Roy kind of does his own version. He doesn't read the words. He just starts singing along. It was funny.
It was great.
That's how he did once before at the VFW. He just started singing when the music started. And
I knew it right along. Well, I guess we're not following along with that.
We're doing Roy's version.
It is
fun. A hoot, man.
Fun time.
Oh God. So, how are you gonna stick around the town here? Or are you gonna be heading?
I'm hanging around. I'm gonna go up to St. Pete for a week.
A week?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be back down.
All right.
My sister's up there in St. Pete.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So when you leaving?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
All right. We'll have a safe trip, man.
I will.
If I don't see you when I get back here.
All right.
Where's that harmonica?
It's around. I'm practicing.
Are you practicing?
I am.
I'm waiting
I
for
was
this.
practicing last night.
I'm waiting for the big show with you and Roy.
Hang on.
Okay.
Might wait a while.
All right, David. One of our Facebook friends down from St. Louis, David Stewart. He would like to hang his hat here. He would like to move down here, stay here, but it is really expensive to live here. It's crazy. Housing costs are pretty expensive in Naples. Trust me. I know firsthand. For an average Joe, a working guy, it is tough to survive down here. There are so many multimillionaires down here, it's not even funny. I mean, a small little house here, a rental, you're gonna be paying, if you want to get anywhere near the beach where we live, like it's called Naples Park, a rental, you're gonna expect to pay $1,700 to $2,500 a month for a rental. You can find some condos further away for maybe $1,200, $1,300, small little condos, but it is expensive. It's a beautiful place though. Other expenses aren't too bad. You know, we've got our Walmart, quite a few Walmarts in Naples. But it's the housing that is just ridiculous. It's just gone crazy. It's a good investment though if you're a real estate investor. Maybe not right now. Not sure what's going to happen with our the market, but you got a couple $1 million to play around with. The house here, and especially in Naples Park, isn't a bad investment. Renting them out is pretty easy. It's easy to find renters, especially in the winter time. You can rent your place out for $3,500 to $6,000 for the month. Here comes Roy marching down the beach. A big piece of a big broken moon shell down here. The top of it, the eye, the big eye of the old shark's tooth, or shark's eye, shark's eye, moon shell, shark eye. Here he comes. How you doing, Roy?
Wonderful, wonderful.
It is a wonderful morning.
Now the sun's come out and no breeze. Otherwise the no-see-ums absolutely ate me alive coming through the woods this morning.
No-see-ums.
Oh, they were terrible.
Hmm.
Got my nose, my eyes, my ears, everything.
Well, you need your can of Raid.
Yeah, I guess so.
So what'd you do last night? I saw a video of you singing up on stage there.
Oh yeah, we sang Old Man River. Two other guys came up with me, Ron and Dave, and the three of us, we really belted it out.
You looked like you were having a good time.
Yeah, we did, and then we did a little dancing and
You did some dancing.
whooped it up, yeah.
Oh boy.
Ate some pizza and all kinds of different chow. And
How did you like their pizza?
yeah, it was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was fine.
Wasn't Leone's, but
No, it wasn't the only.
it was a little more expensive too than Leone's.
Yeah, it was.
No, they have good pizza at New York Pizza there. That's pretty good.
Then they had a sandwich, barbecued beef sandwich. It was, I'm telling you, it was really that high. I'm not
Really?
exaggerating.
A barbecue beef sandwich.
Yeah, you'd have to unhinge your jaw to take a bite.
Wow. So did you do that?
Well, that's what Jenny had, and she gave me some of it. Man, they had a terrific bacon in it.
I hope she didn't eat the whole thing.
No, she didn't. Couldn't finish it.
I don't blame her. Wow,
Yeah,
that sounds
it was
delicious.
a good time.
New
A
York
lot
pizza.
of racket and noise and the whole bit, but
Well,
but it
yeah.
was a good time.
Was there a lot of other people there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Other people singing?
Yeah. Everybody got up to the mic and belted out a song.
Did you get any dances with some pretty ladies?
Well, I danced with Jenny. I think that was kind of about it.
That was it? Just Jen? Well, that's sweet. I figured you'd horn in on somebody's wife or girlfriend there.
Well, this Saturday night at the association. we
Oh,
got
that's your big
got a
oompa?
big. I think it's Italian night or something.
Nice.
I'll dance with all the ladies there.
Well, that sounds like fun.
That's
What
fun.
time does that start?
That's I think 6 o'clock. It's dinner and dance. It's a lot of
And
fun.
how do you get in?
Well, it's the association. It's only $20. I don't know if they got any left, but
$20 for dinner and dancing?
yeah, it's quite a deal.
Look at all the birds coming up behind us there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had a dolphin in the stream this morning.
You saw a dolphin up at Wiggins
Yeah,
Pass?
right in the middle of the pass.
I saw a couple, but they're way, way out this morning.
The guy was right in the middle of the pass, and I was sitting on the bench up there.
Boy, people out there, huh? Very low tide up there. I see them walking
Yeah, it was
around.
really low tide. I walked right out to the steel manatee.
The old
this
steel
morning.
manatee, huh?
Yeah, I walked right out and never got my feet wet.
I wonder if I can get a shot of that. I don't see it.
That's still sticking out of the water.
Is it? I'm
Yeah.
gonna see if I can walk over there quick and show people
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Well, I'm heading back by Audrey's bench, so.
All right, I'll see you back there.
Good.
Let me get your picture.
I'll tell you.
It is paradise out here, Roy. No doubt about that.
I got a good book from the library too about Alaska.
About
Guy
Alaska?
traveled 3,000 miles around Alaska, so
Wow.
that should be good because I've always
You like
liked
Alaska.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's quite a spot.
How long did you spend up there in the Navy?
Oh, about a year and a half, I think.
A year and a half in Kodiak?
Yeah.
You've shared some fun stories about your ventures up there, your adventures
Yeah, it was a good
with
time.
the sled dogs and
Yeah,
Those
that was
husky.
Fairbanks, yeah.
Wow. All right, well, I'm going to go up there. I want to see if I can see that piece of metal up
It's
there in the
still
water.
sticking out.
And I'll check in with you as soon as I get back there.
That'll be wonderful.
All right, Daddy-O. I'm getting you ready for Hollywood. That's what I'm taking all these pictures for. For your audition out there in Hollywood.
I thought you wanted to put it on the cover of Playboy magazine.
Playgirl magazine.
Oh, is that it?
That's where the guys are in that one. We'll put you in Playgirl. All right, I'll catch up with you in a couple minutes.
Okay, Rob.
Gotta love our buddy Roy, 94 years old. We'll catch up with him in a little while, get his harmonica out, talk about the next chapter in his book. To chapter 22, we're almost through every chapter in his book here. Noah's Ark. That's what we're going to talk about, Noah's Ark. That should be interesting. A little white ibis down here. Looks like the group's got a little smaller here. There's 12 of them the other day. They kind of spread out along the beach though, the white ibis. Hey, if you're enjoying these beach walks, hit the share button. If you're joining us for the first time, please don't be bashful. Join into the comments. Let everybody know where you're watching from. Introduce yourself to the group here. Nobody pays me to do these walks. I love coming out here. It's all about bringing people together on Facebook. However, people do send a little tip, a little token of appreciation now and then. It is always appreciated. Every little bit helps. I don't get paid to do this. I spend a lot of time here doing this. I do like sharing the photos and making new friends. If you want to send a little thank you, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Every little bit helps. Like I was saying earlier, it's not cheap living here in Naples. And I'm certainly not getting rich off of these beach walks by any means. However, I do enjoy doing it. And I try to come out here as often as possible. Trying to make everybody happy. Trying to get your morning off to a better start every day. That's what it's all about. As a lot of you know, this is my favorite little view here of the beach. It's gorgeous with the old trees. This is what I picture old Florida looking like when the first settlers got here. The Indians. Used to have Indians all around here. You can actually still find arrowheads out in the water here. People do find arrowheads. Old fossils. Florida has a lot of history. A lot of history. People, when they come to visit down here in Naples, Southwest Florida, they think about the beaches. A lot of them are into golf. A lot of golf courses here. The beach is the first thing they think about. They forget about the Everglades. Lots of great things out in the Everglades to see. Definitely need to just hop in your car and take a ride out US 41. Don't take it I-75, Alligator Alley. Take the Tamiami Trail. Lots of great little places to pull over. Some boardwalks where you can get out and walk into the Everglades. But you got to take your time. Go out and see some alligators. Can't come to Florida without seeing an alligator. Watch out for the pythons. There's a nice little turkey wing. There's a nice turkey wing shell. Nice colors on that one. That is a nice turkey wing right there. Isn't that beautiful? You can see the layers there. That is a nice turkey wing shell. I don't know how deep this water is here. If I can get out here without getting soaked. You've heard Roy and I talk about the old steel manatee. Just an old piece of metal that's sunk out here. But people see the tip of it sticking out of the water and they think it's the nose of a manatee floating around out here just offshore. Just in front of me out here. People, when they see this from the beach, come on, focus. When they see that sticking up, they'll think it's the nose of a manatee sticking out of the water. See that little black thing there? They'll stand there taking pictures of it, and other people come by and they say it's a manatee. Other people start taking pictures. I'm going to show you what it is. It's getting deeper here. But it is just an old piece hunk of metal. Don't know what it is. It was some kind of big box or something, steel box that fell off of a boat. And it's just so heavy and buried in the sand. They've never been able to get it out. There it is. That's what we call the old steel manatee. And there's that tip that sticks out of the water. Kind of funny, isn't it? Trying to get a picture of it. The tip sticking out of the water. Without getting the camera soaked. I think I might have got one. The tide's coming in, so it's hard to get a shot of it. But here it is. Give you one more look. It's going to be completely submerged here in a few minutes. And that's the old steel manatee down there. And it's not a manatee sculpture by any means. It's offshore, Area 5 beach here. Just a little south of those two pines. Beautiful look back at the beach here though, absolutely gorgeous. You don't get out here too very often. Water is just above my knees here. Just above my knees. There's a pelican flying by. I don't know if you can see it there. And down just above the water. Wow. That is so cool. Well, I'm gonna get back on the beach, on the shore. Start heading down to Area 4, see Roy. Check in with him. Maybe look back down the beach here before I get on the beach. Seagull just fly by there. Love this place. Love it, love it, love it. Look at those beautiful colors this morning. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And here's Justine. See how she did this morning with her shell collecting. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Okay.
Finding any shells?
No.
Your pockets don't look full.
No. One little moon
Little
shell.
things.
Some
Found,
kittens. Ooh.
yeah, I found a bunch of kitten paws and a few little,
Wow, little
horse
murex.
conchs.
A horse conch and a, is that a, oh yeah.
I think it's a.
I think that's a murex.
You think?
I think that's a murex, but that's definitely a horse conch.
Yeah.
Hard to tell though. Yeah.
Yeah. And I found a few kitten paws.
Yeah.
They're always so
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
And this, I'm not going to keep this, but it gives me hope that one day I'll actually find
Wow.
a sea urchin, you know?
I think that's a piece of a sea urchin, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like that. I found one here one time, a spiny
Really?
one with all the spines.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, just one. That's all I've ever seen here.
Wow, I've seen little pieces, and one I found was purple.
Yep.
Here, what-
That's the one I found, the spiny one was purple.
Wow. And then I found another one of those corrugated things. This one has
That is
more
so-
colors to
A
it.
corrugated jewel box.
Yeah.
That is cool.
I found some that are really crinkly with
I just
lots of yellow or red or pink like that one.
I would have thought that was just an old oyster shell or something.
Yeah, isn't that
Old
crazy?
corrugated jewel box. Wow. That is
Anyway,
cool. Something else I found here, only one. I've seen them alive out there in the old days, before the red tide was I found a seahorse about that big.
I saw a seahorse, well, it was dead, last
Yeah.
year after one of the storms.
Yeah.
Remember that storm where there were like hundreds of
Sea stars?
sea stars?
Uh-huh.
I found a seahorse.
Yeah. I found one. I only found one on the beach.
It was alive out there?
Yeah, on the reef,
Oh, that's
back in the
beautiful.
old days.
That's nice.
I'm afraid to even go look at that reef now.
Really, yeah.
Sad. All the things have died.
I know. Oh well.
Can only keep our fingers crossed, hope and pray
Yeah,
that
and,
it comes
and do
back.
our best to,
They did say, the red tide is like nil now. The
it's
first
out
time
there
in
somewhere.
the
but
first time in 16 months that we're red tide free.
That's great.
Yep, it's
Yeah,
down to
that's-
the
great.
way below, minimum.
I keep seeing, like what I've seen a lot of the last couple of days are the two-sided, what are they, ponderous arcs, and then a whole bunch of little, like baby ones that are still, they're
Really?
jointed, but they're empty. I just hope that doesn't mean something happened
Yeah.
out there. Maybe it's a natural phenomenon.
Well, you never know what Mother Nature's got up her
Yeah,
sleeve.
well, we just have to do our best.
Well, you got some nice little shells there. These are the
Yeah.
ones that people, they always walk by them, these little guys.
Yeah,
Those are
I
beautiful.
don't have I don't have many horse conchs, and the only ones I
beautiful.
have are small. Although, the day before Christmas, I don't know if you saw it, you weren't around, I found a big live horse conch
live
that was
one.
about 10 bushes,
Yeah.
bright red.
Well, I'm glad it was alive.
It was right out here, and then I kind of
Took it further out.
Make sure nobody
Yep.
saw it.
Yep.
I was afraid someone was going to try
You
to
got that
snag
right.
it.
It's awful tempting. All right, have a good morning. See you later, Justine. Yeah, every once in a while we do stumble on some huge live shells out here. Huge ones. But since that red tide, the huge shells have been few and far between. This guy's got some 1, 2, 3, 4 poles in. That one just toppled over. 3 poles in. One just went down. This is where you want to come if you want to go fishing, up to the north end of the park here. Area 5. Well, let's start walking back down the beach. Get back down to Roy. Sure, he's getting restless down there. Sure, he's got his harmonica out by now. Got it all warmed up for us. Nice little beach walk this morning. Beautiful. Didn't find a lot in the way of seashells, but it was absolutely beautiful out here this morning. Yesterday was a record-breaking day. 90 degrees in Naples. 90 degrees. That was a record breaker. It's going to be hot again today. Not that hot. Mid-80s, mid to upper 80s. Humidity's kind of high too. I have been looking for a nice shell with a hole in it here, and I cannot find one. I just did not come across a nice big shell with a hole in it this morning. I want to hang a shell on one of our shell trees, but I'm just not finding them. Not seeing any. Maybe if I go up higher onto the beach, I'll find some. Good morning. Everything's kind of washed off the beach. I'd love to find a nice big cockle shell. Or even a old horse conch, what we call the twisties, that you can see inside of. Those are neat. Or horse conch, a fighting conch. I got horse conchs on my brain because of Justine with her little horse conchs. Huh. Come on, one shell with a nice big hole in it. Nope. Usually they're all over the place. Now that I'm specifically looking for one, of course I can't find one. Great. They're usually in piles. Ah, here's one. Here's a fighting conch. This'll work. This is an old fighting conch. I think, yep. And it's worn. This will make a nice little shell to hang on the tree. This is an old Florida fighting conch. I just want to find a nice little branch here. And I'm going to hang this for our friend Linda. She's having some hard times right now, medically, physically. See if I can get it on this branch here. See if I can get it to slide down here. Whoops. Guess it wasn't gonna fit on that one. Sorry, folks. I want to get a solid branch though, something that's there. Now it should get down there. No? Come on, Rob. You can do it. Just a little. There, it's not going to fall off now. Well, that is for our friend Linda, and she just asked that I hang a shell for her, and everybody says a prayer. She feels better and gets better. So let's just take a minute and pray for our friend Linda. I'm going to take a little picture of that for her and send it to her. Bear with me here. I apologize for that delay. I was waiting for some people to walk by in the background there. Sorry about that. There you go. All right, let's make our way down to Roy. See if Roy's still awake. He was in good spirits this morning when we ran into him earlier. Yeah, the sun just went behind the clouds here. Just went behind a big cloud. Oh well, it'll be back out. What a difference in the temperature when the sun dips behind the clouds though. A little breeze kicking in. Feels like it's coming from the east. An offshore breeze, knocking the waves down. There's Mike and Mary Ann again. See if they found anything good, anything big. Any big ones? I tried.
You're my good luck.
I tried to step on as many as I could for you.
I know you did. I know you did. Found a few little fossils.
Oh yeah? Got some, nothing big this morning?
Nothing big.
All right.
Nothing exciting this morning.
Yep. I was really expecting a better morning here with that moon and
Yeah, that moon was
the
something
waves.
else.
Yeah, wasn't that something? Well, I gotta go up to the concert up here.
Oh, enjoy.
The harmonica concert.
You enjoy
Our morning harmonica concert, yep. Come up here with Roy under the pines here up by Audrey's bench. There's the sun now. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Another look around here before I go up and talk to Roy. Is that a picture? That is a picture, that's for sure. The sky is just gorgeous. Those clouds up there. Beautiful green of the trees. You hear the osprey if you listen close. Let's head up here and chat with Roy. He's sitting up there patiently waiting for me. Hey, if you enjoy these morning beach walks and my little chats and with Roy and his harmonica playing, tell your friends about him. Hit the share button. Remember, nobody pays me to do this. However, if you want to send a little tip, a contribution, donation, whatever you want to call it, a thank you, a little money goes a long way. It's always appreciated. It definitely gives me the drive to want to come out here and keep doing this. And I'm not talking about thousands of dollars. Just if you can spare it, that's great. If not, that's great too. I love having you out here. It doesn't matter. I always keep a link to my PayPal account in the description of these posts. Look at that beautiful, beautiful sky. I just love those views with the clouds. The shadows, the clouds. There's Roy. Here and playing in the background. And there go the ospreys chirping.
Hey, Rob.
Your coral bells. There's your old coral bells.
Yeah.
By the silvery moon. That's an appropriate song. Boy, did we have a beautiful moon.
Oh,
didn't we?
what a moon. Wasn't that a moon, though?
Man.
Oh,
did you
man, bright and
last
clear.
night, man, last night was something.
Yeah,
Good
did you
night.
get out to the steel manatee?
I did. The water was a little deep out there, but I got out there and saw it.
Yeah, this morning the tide was so low I walked out to it and never got any water at all with my feet.
Nice. Yeah, I took everybody out there for a walk. Showed them the old steel manatee.
Steel manatee is
Hey,
still...
Roy.
Hi there.
How you doing?
Still sailing along.
Yep, still out there. It's funny how people think that is a manatee. Just an
Well, you
old
know, it
steel
sure
box.
looks like it. It's got that big area, dark area, and the head sticking
Yep,
up.
it looks like its little nose
It
sticking
fooled
up.
me too. Some time back, I got fooled.
Oh yeah, everybody's gotten fooled. Some people think it's a dolphin sitting out there. It's pretty funny.
Did you see a dolphin this morning?
Way, way out.
I had one in the middle of the stream here this morning.
Nice. They come in. He didn't come up close.
No, right in the middle of the river.
Nice. Up at the pass.
Yeah.
Let's hear some more music. You started all the way down one end and wound up at the other
That's a high
end.
one, yeah.
Man. You sure put your heart and soul into that harmonica.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you got to kind of really get into it.
Got your eyes
All the
closed.
Dreaming away.
Dreaming away, I'll tell you what. It is relaxing listening to it. I was hoping Dave was going to play with you, but I guess he took off on us.
Yeah, he was down here earlier.
He said he's going to go, where did he say, up north, I think.
Yeah,
To see a sister or something.
something like that. He got a week and a half booked at a hotel or something.
Listen to the birds. Listen to them up there.
Isn't that something?
Oh, here comes another one. Oh, that's what they're yelling at. That was another male.
Oh, the three of us belted out Old Man River last night.
I saw that.
Oh, you did?
You were doing your own version of it, though.
I suppose.
You didn't wait for. You're supposed to wait for the words and sing
really?
when the words come up. But it doesn't matter as long as
Oh.
you're having a good time.
You just sang real
As
loud.
long-
That
you
carries
did.
the
As
day.
long as you're having a good time, that's
Yeah.
all that matters.
I figure if you can't sing on key, you sing real loud, and that
There
makes,
you go.
makes up for it.
That makes it's called a joyful noise.
Yeah.
I love it. You guys look like you're having fun.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Any other buddies show up or just the one Ron?
Oh, there was a bunch. There was about 26 there of our group.
Really?
Yeah, all guys from the
the chorus?
trailer park there.
Oh,
Yeah.
the trailer park.
Well,
Where Tom lives?
yeah, where they all live there.
Oh,
Along
wow.
with Ron there in this area.
Oh, okay. Wow, well, that was neat.
Yeah, it was a whole
So
bunch.
you took the place over.
Yeah, they got reservations,
So
fortunately.
did you sit at that one big long table
yeah,
there?
big long table. You
Yeah.
got it.
Yep. My friend saw you there. He told me he saw you. My friend Angelo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he talked to him.
Yeah.
He said he saw you and Jennifer.
Yeah, we were there all right.
Yep. He gave me a heads up. Said you were behaving yourself. You weren't getting out of control. You were staying away from the poison.
Well, yeah, I always do that.
But yeah, I'm glad you had fun. So, an interesting topic in your book here, chapter 23. You know what it is? Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark?
Ark. What do you have to say about Noah's Ark?
That isn't the chapter. The chapter isn't it a good laugh, or that was
No, that was yesterday. I believe.
Well, there's another chapter. What's the next one?
I thought it said Noah's Ark.
There's another chapter. What the heck was that?
Yeah, it's Noah's Ark is the next one. 22. Chapter 22, I believe. I know there's people watching that have the book. They can tell us what chapter.
Well, that was a good one about Noah's Ark. I didn't read that, but
you didn't read it.
I remember.
You don't have to read it. You wrote it.
That's right. Well, it was a while back, but as I remember, God.
Wait a second. Before you get started, is this from being on the ark yourself? Were you on the ark? Is this a recount of?
Along with all the other animals. Oh yeah, that was quite
There's not many people around
Noah.
that can talk about that.
Yeah.
So go ahead and tell us about Noah's Ark.
Yeah, the big lightning crash and thunderstorm, and God told Noah he should build this ark. He was going to flood the world and everything in it. And Noah had to build the ark, and he said he just had a certain amount of time to build it. I think it was, that few months or something. At the end of the few months, there was a big crash in the sky, and Noah hadn't done a thing on his ark at all. And God said, "What's the problem there, Noah? You haven't constructed the ark like I instructed you." And Noah started to weep and wail. He says, "I've tried, but he says, first of all, there was something about the design of the ark didn't meet the code or something like that, as I remember."
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a bunch of engineers. They had to redesign the ark to meet the code. And then when he went out to cut the timber for the ark, remember it was protected by a spotted owl?
Oh,
he couldn't cut any timber.
Because there was an owl had its nest in it.
Spotted owl was there in the timber, so they couldn't cut any timber. And then I think he had the Carpenters Union went on strike, and then when he was putting the animals aboard, when he finally got it built, then the Animal Protection Society or one of the Humane Society, they got after him because he was discriminating against some animals or something. He didn't have the right to take those animals.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So it was all politics, huh? Got in the way of him building the ark.
And I think the rains, when they covered the earth, he had to get an environmental permit or something like that.
Lord.
For the rains to cover the earth.
Did you dream this all up in your mind? Or did you read this somewhere?
I don't know where I got that from.
And that's chapter 22
Yeah.
in your book about Noah's Ark and all the problems he had.
Oh, Noah, yeah, he did have some problems. Environmental study, yeah.
The EPA was after him, everybody, the unions, the code enforcement.
The animal rights, yeah.
Everybody was after poor Noah. And that's a first-hand account, folks.
Oh, that's
from
for
Roy.
sure.
That's a first-hand account. You and old Noah.
Yeah, I was there trying
you
to
and
get
old
it
Noah
built.
were
Hi
good
there.
friends. Boy, that's quite an amazing story, though, if you think about it.
Yeah, well, a spotted owl is still lurking in the woods, I think, even right today.
But I mean, if you read that and you actually sit there and contemplate it, it's quite an amazing story to think about.
It kind of sums everything up, really.
Yeah. Lord. So let's hear another tune there, Noah.
Well, what
did you play when the rains let up and you finally found out you're on high ground on Noah's Ark? What song did you play?
Well, I already played the good old Summertime.
How about You Are My Sunshine, when the sun came out?
Yeah, that's right.
lot of soul in that one. For all our veterans.
Yeah.
The caissons.
They're still rolling along.
They still are rolling along, mister.
Oh, it's hi, hi, he in the field artillery. Shout out your numbers loud and strong. 2, 3, for wherever you go, you will always know that those caissons are rolling along. Yes, those caissons are rolling along.
Well,
Woo!
you're a one-man band over here. You're the center of
I don't know about that, but
the star
music
attraction,
is-
the center ring.
music, I think I had something in my book about music.
I don't remember seeing
Music
music.
gets into your soul. It's good for you, really.
I didn't
Gets
see that.
into your soul. So,
You could write a book about that.
so everybody, even if you sing off key, it doesn't matter. But sing,
Sing loud.
sing a song,
Yep.
sing to the great Creator.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Yeah, the songs go up to heaven.
Well, you
Hi
definitely
there.
you do your share of it out here. I see
Yeah,
you walking
you
the
gotta
beach,
sing,
walking along the beach singing.
Sing to the good Lord.
Lots of good people
Let
out
Him
here.
know
huh?
how much you appreciate everything.
How'd you do on hugs today?
Yeah, I had some nice hugs.
Nice hugs.
Yeah,
Good, good.
Elsie was here, and
Yeah, she left
Sherry.
early. I saw her leaving when I was
yeah,
coming
she
in.
was here early.
There's our birds again. All right, Pops.
Well, that was fun.
That was some good music, some good insight about Noah's Ark. I never would have guessed he had all those problems.
Yeah,
building that thing.
I'll have to read. I didn't read about it, but there's more problems than that too.
Yeah, well, they got to get your book to read about it. Easy to do. Can get it on Amazon. Just Google your name, Roy Hasse, and they can find your book. Really easy.
Environmental impact study.
So your harmonica went out yesterday, right?
But the best thing is,
Look,
yeah, I guess Jenny sent
Jenny
it.
sent
yeah.
the harmonica out.
You know, the most interesting thing is that spotted owl. We still have that right this very moment.
Oh, yes.
Is the spotted owl
Bald
thing,
eagles, spotted owls, you name it.
where there's a spotted owl skulking, why there's no timber
Skulking around.
being harvested.
Construction stops. That's right. Well, let me
I
get
wonder
my...
if they have spotted owls in Brazil or wherever we get all the timber from.
Probably.
I think they're cutting it pretty good in Brazil.
They probably have them everywhere. I got to get my morning picture for everybody.
Maybe they don't have spotted owls down there.
I don't know. Hang on a
Maybe
second.
they're not worried about the spotted owl. You know, I've always disliked owls. When I was a little
You
kid,
disliked them.
I got frightened by an owl. He sat up in a tree and he looked down at me with those big eyes. He hooted, and I remember I got scared. I was really scared. And ever since then, I've had a dislike for
Really?
owls. Yeah,
Owls are big. You don't realize how big they can get till you get up close to them.
yeah, really scary. He looked
Some of
at
those
me.
great horned owls
Look,
get huge.
yeah, and he had a big beak and those big eyes,
Yeah.
and he looked down from the tree limb at me, and it was very frightening. I remember I was a real little kid.
Hmm.
So
So I guess you don't eat Lay's potato
ever
chips.
since I don't care for owls.
All right. Well, I'll make sure I never buy you an owl as a present.
I think they're nocturnal, aren't they?
They are nocturnal.
They flap around at night and kill the other birds. Or
They're just
something.
the opposite of you.
Get the birds out of the nest, the little babies. I don't think the
I don't know what
owls
they...
are-
I think they eat rodents.
Well, that'd be all right.
They eat mice and All right.
Rats.
rats, dirty rats.
Rats on rollers.
Rats on rollers. All right. Well, thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for
Don't
your
have
music.
any wisdom.
Yeah, you got wisdom. You're a wise
All I
old...
know is the good Lord is smiling on me, and I sure appreciate it.
You're a wise guy.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yep. You're our great wizard of Delnor Wiggins. You're the man behind the curtain. That's you, the wizard. All right, Roy.
All that, I think you are.
Yeah, I wish. All right, you hang in there.
Okay.
Hang tough. Hang on.
Got a good book from the library about
Your book about Alaska?
Travel around Alaska, yeah.
Well, enjoy it out here. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be another hot one. You know, we broke a record yesterday with the temperature.
Really?
90 degrees. That was
But
the hottest.
You know, it was nice here in the shade with the wind blowing through.
It is nice right here.
The heat didn't bother me.
Right up behind you there is Audrey's bench.
Yeah.
Under the big pine tree. I love it. I love it. All right, Daddy-o.
It's gorgeous.
I will see you mañana, God willing.
Hey, take care.
Tally-ho.
Bless you. Tally-ho.
Oh, I got to get another picture of him. Hang on, folks. All right, Roy. I will see you later, alligator.
Good show. Have a good day.
Oh, so much fun hanging out with him, hearing his stories, hearing him play his music. Always a hoot with Roy. Always. On an absolutely gorgeous Wednesday morning here in North Naples, Florida. Wow. I'm sure the temperature's up into the 80s by now. If not, it's really close. I don't think it's going to get quite as hot as yesterday. Nice breeze out here. A really nice breeze. Makes a huge difference. Beautiful colors out here in the water. No red tide out here. Step out here. I was kneeling down there with Roy. Step out into the water, get the sand off my legs. Feels good out here. I don't know what the water temperature is. I can never tell. It says it's 66 out at the front gate. But it sure feels cooler than that to me. Nice and clean though, no red tide. The waves breaking out here. Gorgeous, just beautiful. It's looking up to the north there. That is a picture. Those beautiful, beautiful clouds. This is paradise, folks. True paradise. I'm just loving these views. Loving these views here now. Way over there is our osprey nest. Way over there. See if you can see the osprey's head popping up. See it peeking up there over the edge of the nest? That was right above where we were with Roy a little while ago. You could hear the ospreys singing along with us while Roy was playing his harmonica. Well, there they are. There's one of them. Pretty far away from it. Amazing I can zoom in that much with this iPhone. Hang on. Trying to get out of the zoom mode here and back into the wide mode, but there's so much reflection on the screen I can't see the darn button. There we go. Force you to look at my mug for a minute there. For a couple of seconds. Gotta get moving along here. It's late. Let's make our way down the beach back to Area 2 where we started. always find people out here shelling, no matter when. There's always some shells to be found. There's always something nice out here. Clouding up here now. The wind's picking up. Starting to get a few more clouds here. Looks like our fire rescue crew is out here on the beach. I hope everything's okay. I see the red flashing lights down to the south. Hopefully they're just on patrol here. Hopefully nobody's hurt. One good thing though, that they do have the equipment here to come out and rescue someone on the beach. North Naples Fire Department. Just gorgeous as I turn around and look up the beach. Look at that. Beautiful. What a big difference from this morning, huh? We were out on the sandbars out here earlier this morning. We're actually standing out offshore, looking back at the beach this morning. Now the tide's already come back in. Morning. All the sandbars are underwater already. Less than 2 hours. Just gorgeous. What a view, folks. What a view. Can't say that enough. Just spectacular. If you ever get a chance to come to Naples, be sure to come out here and say hi to me in the morning. Send me a message, let me know when you're coming. I don't get out here every single day, but I do get out here quite often. Every once in a while, work stops me from coming out, and that's a good thing. I'll take all the work I can get. Take it when I can get it, that's for sure. Yeah, it looks like the firemen are just making their morning rounds here. At least I believe that's fire rescue. Yep. North call your fire department. Some of our volunteers.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I haven't seen you in a coon's age, lady.
What are you doing down here so late?
Well, I'm just getting off the
Okay,
beach.
this is Rob. He
Hi.
does all the
Hi,
videos
how are you? Nice
for
to
the-
meet you.
We met,
This is Muffin here, little Muffin.
we met at the zoo.
No, was that you mean when we first met?
Yeah. You were doing.
Yeah, right.
You
we were both in a
doing-
cage.
It was sort of like initially you were
I
doing.
I do videos for the zoo. Yep.
Was it Tim?
Oh yeah.
Or
It was Tim in the old
Richard.
days. It was Tim. Tim and I used to.
Who's the other guy? Richardson.
Oh, the Larry Richardson.
Yeah,
he was the
there
photographer.
too because it
Yep.
was a big event.
Yep. He does.
And-
He was doing photos and I do video. Yeah.
Yeah. He comes down here every single.
Almost every morning.
Oh, aren't you lucky
It's
that you're able to do
She
that?
doesn't have. Yeah,
Well-
she doesn't have cable or whatever. Sometimes that's
Yeah, high-speed internet.
that's
Yeah.
internet.
You got to be on Facebook and all that fancy stuff.
But your photos and everything are
Well, thank you.
absolutely.
Well, hey, here's your chance to get more volunteers. Why don't you tell everybody how rewarding it is?
Oh my gosh!
be a
We tell everybody
volunteer.
on the beach, come join
And now
us.
you're
We've
telling
been doing
people
it
all
for
over the world.
We've been doing. I don't think we will.
The beach is crowded enough, thank you.
It's crowded enough. Yes, but we love these people.
Richie's back.
No.
And
Oh, yeah?
He's
Oh yeah, I've seen Richie a couple times.
Yeah,
here.
he'll trap you down there.
Oh yeah.
But we've been doing it for 8 years and we love it. We've met people from 46 different countries.
It looks like a very stressful job.
What are you doing down here at this late?
I'm getting ready to head out. This is my time to head out. I
nice
start
to
about
meet ya.
7:30 and 9:30,
Isn't it
10.
wonderful
It's
though?
nice and
I love it.
quiet.
I love it.
It is.
And I tell
It's
people,
just-
it's all these people that I meet on the beach is the biggest kick I get out of it.
It's a connection,
Yep.
because we're the real Naples,
You got that right.
not these people that are in these castles that look like SpongeBob.
Listen to you.
They don't even live
That's-
there.
that's-
They're
those-
doing it because of the
Those
taxes.
well manicured beaches that we're not allowed to set foot on
park
now.
or
We can't
whatever.
walk on them now.
You want to bet?
Ah.
I got a pass.
Oh,
After
nice.
hour pass. You should get one.
Oh, I
after
got
hour
one for
pass.
here.
Did you get a picture of the moon last night?
No.
Especially when it first
I was
came
sleeping.
up. When it first came up.
The other
it was
night was
huge.
beautiful.
It would've
When it
been-
had that orangish reddish color, that was.
It was, yeah, that's, oh gosh. Well, you can't, this is just.
No, it was beautiful. By the time I have to take somebody to work every morning. I drive somebody to work at like 6 in the morning. So right when I get here, the moon's has just set.
How's Roy doing?
He's up there.
doing-
Go say hi to him.
Yes,
He's
you
up
bet.
there.
Because every time we come,
He's-
he's already gone.
He's up there.
Does he drive himself too?
Of course.
Well, he can't walk. He's at Naples Park,
Yeah,
right?
he's on 95th. He's like a block, almost exactly a block away from me down the street. There's a lot of people that keep an eye on him.
Yeah, wow. Alrighty.
Well,
Oh, it's so good to
yep,
see you.
yes.
Bless your heart. It's always a surprise every time
Yep.
we come. We never know.
There you go. Hey, are you still out at the therapeutic riding?
Yeah.
You're
I
still
do.
volunteering out
Yeah,
there?
Yeah.
I know they changed the
I
name. What
dropped
is it?
the
Naples Therapeutic Riding Center. Yeah.
Because everybody thought it was a riding thing.
Right.
Did you see that article in the Sunday paper about
Yes.
horses?
Yes, it's exploded. It
That is
really
a great
It's
place
so
out there. The
I
things they
just go
do.
for my own therapy on,
Oh,
on
just
Sunday when
being
I
around
come
those
in.
horses is therapy. I mean, they're such
And
beautiful
you do
creatures.
such wonderful videos for them too. That's the bottom
Well, I-
line. For everybody.
These dolphins are my therapy when they come
I
up.
know. Look at these
wrong with
waves.
that.
Isn't it beautiful?
Every day it's different. The beaches kind of stayed the same. And people want to know, why don't we refurbish? I
Yeah.
said because of the fact it's a barrier island.
There you go. A lot of people don't realize that.
No, that's why.
They're always
That's why we're here.
they're always quick to jump on. Why don't they re-nourish it?
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Nice
Have a
meeting
great
you. Have a
day.
wonderful,
Okay.
wonderful morning. Oh, great people out here. Muffin. She's been volunteering out here way longer than I've been coming out here. Her husband was a great guy, Ray. Sadly, she lost him, Time flies. It's been over a year, maybe a couple years now since Ray passed away. Awesome guy. There are so many wonderful people here. The staff, the rangers, and the volunteers. And they're always looking for more volunteers. You do a little more than walk the beach when you volunteer. Yeah, you gotta kick in and help do the chores, cleaning the bathrooms, painting things, you know, all the maintenance work involved, but it's very rewarding to be a volunteer here. And you get to come out and walk the beach like they were doing and talk to people and educate them. If you'd like to be a volunteer, give the ranger station a call here. Call the main office. We're back to where we started, and the sun has definitely gone in behind the clouds now. I want to thank everybody for watching this morning. Do take the time to check out all of my photos and videos. When you find something you like, hit the share button, hit the like and share button. Tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, wherever you might be watching from. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. God bless.